Let me ask you something uncomfortable. If logical thinking alone created wealth, why are some of the smartest people you know still stressed about money, while others with average intelligence quietly build massive net worths? Over 65% of high-income professionals earning more than $150,000 a year still live paycheck to paycheck. Engineers, doctors, analysts, people trained to think logically for a living. Meanwhile, many self-made millionaires never scored high on IQ tests, never mastered complex spreadsheets, and never tried to optimize every decision with logic. So what's happening here? Because if logic was enough, financial freedom would simply be a math problem. But wealth doesn't respond to intelligence the way school exams do. And by the end of this video, you'll understand why relying on logic alone might actually be the very thing keeping your net worth stuck, and how a completely different way of thinking quietly compounds wealth over time. If you believe you're built for more, subscribe now. We're here to guide you with tools, strategies, and stories that actually make a difference. Point 1. Logic explains money, but emotion controls it. Most people believe money decisions are rational. They're not. Every financial choice you've ever made, investing, spending, saving, selling stocks too early, holding losses too long, was filtered through emotion first, logic second. Humans feel losses nearly twice as strongly as gains. This means losing 1,000 emotionally hurts more than gaining 2,000 feels good. No spreadsheet prepares you for that. This is why logical thinkers often freeze during market corrections. They know logically that long-term investing rewards patience. But emotionally, watching a stock portfolio drop by $20,000 triggers fear, regret, and panic. The most common mistake logical people make is assuming discipline comes from knowledge. It doesn't. Discipline comes from emotional regulation. Instead of asking, "What's the smartest move?" wealthy individuals subconsciously ask, "What decision will I stick with even when I feel uncomfortable?" The transformation begins when you stop trying to outthink the market and start designing systems that protect you from your own emotional impulses. And here's the part most people miss. This emotional edge becomes even more important as your capital grows. The higher the dollar amount, the louder fear becomes, which leads us directly into the next uncomfortable truth. Point 2. Logical thinkers overestimate optimization and underestimate identity. Logical minds love optimization. Best credit card, best ETF, best tax strategy, best investment platform. But wealth is not built by optimization. It's built by identity. People act consistently with how they see themselves, not with what they know. Someone who identifies as good with money behaves differently than someone who just understands money. The mistake logical thinkers make is treating wealth as a series of decisions instead of a personal standard. Wealthy individuals don't constantly debate whether to invest, save, or control expenses. Those actions are automatic, non-negotiable, boring. When saving and investing become identity-driven behaviors, compounding accelerates without effort. When they rely on logic alone, every decision feels heavy and exhausting. Ask yourself this question: do you have to convince yourself to do financially smart things, or do they feel natural? One builds friction, the other builds momentum. Point 3. Logic fails when time horizons get long. Logical thinking works best when results are immediate. The problem is, wealth is never immediate. It lives in timelines that stretch so far into the future that the human brain struggles to emotionally connect with them. You can logically understand compound interest, long-term investing, and portfolio growth, yet still fail to act consistently, because logic doesn't create urgency when rewards are delayed. This is why so many people fully understand that investing early matters, yet postpone it year after year. They know the math, they've seen the charts, they've heard the explanations. But the emotional payoff feels distant, abstract, and unreal compared to today's spending temptations. What actually works is attaching emotion to the future. Wealthy individuals don't just think about numbers. They emotionally connect investing with freedom, time control, and security. Their portfolios aren't abstract concepts. They represent choices, peace of mind, and optionality. And this becomes even more dangerous when logic creates confidence, because confidence, when unchecked, often turns into overconfidence. Point 4. High intelligence creates overconfidence, not higher returns. Logical thinkers tend to trust their ability to analyze, predict, and optimize. That confidence feels productive, but in the world of investing, it often becomes expensive. The stock market doesn't reward intelligence as much as it rewards patience and emotional restraint. Data from multiple brokerage studies reveals a surprising truth. Investors who trade more frequently consistently underperform those who trade less. In some cases, by as much as 3–6% annually, not because they lack information, but because they act too often. The quietly wealthy understand something deeply counterintuitive. The most profitable move is often doing nothing, letting dividend stocks reinvest, allowing ETFs to rebalance, ignoring noise during market volatility. Ask yourself this question: how often do you feel the urge to do something with your money just to feel in control? That urge rarely improves returns. It usually satisfies anxiety. Point 5. Logical thinking collapses under social comparison. You can understand wealth perfectly and still sabotage it trying to look successful. Humans are deeply social creatures, and no amount of intelligence fully protects us from comparison. We don't measure our financial progress objectively. We measure it relative to others. The mistake logical thinkers make is believing awareness equals immunity. It doesn't. You can know comparison is harmful and still feel its pull. Lifestyle inflation, unnecessary upgrades, and status-driven purchases quietly drain capital that could have compounded into equity, passive income, and long-term financial freedom. Wealthy individuals manage this differently. They don't compete on lifestyle. They compete on net worth. They don't track who bought what. They track asset allocation, cash flow, and portfolio growth. They intentionally limit exposure to environments that trigger spending. Ask yourself this: how many financial decisions were influenced by optics instead of outcomes? Every dollar spent to impress is a dollar removed from future capital appreciation. Point 6. Logical thinking avoids risk, while wealth requires calculated exposure. Logical thinking is trained to minimize mistakes. In school, mistakes cost marks. At work, mistakes cost promotions. Over time, the logical mind becomes risk-averse by design. But wealth does not grow in environments where risk is eliminated. It grows where risk is understood, priced, and intentionally taken. This is where many intelligent people stall financially. They wait for certainty. They wait for the perfect investment. They wait for guarantees. But the market doesn't reward certainty. It rewards participation under uncertainty. Every meaningful wealth-building vehicle, whether equities, index funds, real estate, or businesses, involves volatility and temporary discomfort. Wealthy individuals reframe risk differently. They don't ask, "Can I avoid loss completely?" They ask, "What is the cost of not taking this risk over 10, 20, or 30 years?" That question changes everything. Not investing becomes the biggest risk of all. And once you begin taking calculated exposure, another limitation of logic shows up. Logic struggles with randomness. Number 7. Logical minds struggle with randomness and luck in wealth creation. Logical thinking loves patterns, causes, predictable outcomes. But wealth creation includes a factor logic hates to acknowledge: luck. Not blind luck, but exposure to opportunity combined with timing. Two people can make the same smart decision, invest in similar assets, and still get very different outcomes depending on timing, market cycles, and external conditions. Logical minds find this frustrating because it feels unfair. But the market has never been fair. It has always been probabilistic. Wealthy individuals understand that success is often lumpy. Returns don't arrive smoothly year by year. They arrive in bursts. One decade can account for most of a lifetime's net worth growth. Missing those windows because you exited early can cost millions in long-term capital appreciation. Number 8. Logical thinking seeks comfort, while wealth is built in discomfort. Logical thinking is designed to reduce stress, uncertainty, and discomfort. But every major wealth-building phase feels uncomfortable while it's happening. Investing aggressively early, living below your means when income rises, holding through market crashes, delaying lifestyle upgrades while peers indulge. The mistake logical thinkers make is assuming discomfort is a signal something is wrong. Often, it's a signal something important is happening. Wealthy individuals reinterpret discomfort as growth friction. They expect it. They plan for it. They don't panic when it shows up. That emotional resilience allows them to stay invested when others exit, to accumulate when others hesitate, and to compound when others consume. Ask yourself this: do you associate financial discomfort with danger or with progress? Because the ability to stay calm while feeling uncomfortable financially is one of the strongest predictors of long-term net worth growth. And when all these points come together, emotion, identity, time, risk, randomness, leverage, and discomfort, you finally see the full picture. Logic is necessary, but it is never sufficient. Take a moment to consider, did this content resonate with you? If even one concept sparked inspiration or clarity, hit like and subscribe the channel. Share this knowledge to your dear ones. Now, if you really want to level up, don't miss this next video. Let's continue there.